Hi, it's Paula Canal here from Canal Crafting, and today we're going to make a fun journal project using the Moments Like These Project Life kit from Stampin' Up. We're going to start with a sheet of A4 cardstock, and we're going to cut the length down to 28 centimetres. And we're going to cut it in half, so that's at 10.5 centimetres lengthways. So you have two lengths of equal size. Next we take the scoreboard and we're going to score each piece of card at 8 centimetres. 8.5 centimetres, 16.5 centimetres, 17 centimetres and 26.5 centimetres. Fold your cardstock on each of the creases that you've made. And the two tabs at the end, the two wider pieces, or the two pieces at each end here, we're going to stick together. This then gives you your base for your journal. If it folds in this way, you want to lay it down like so. And the first two panels are going to be your front and back cover. So I'm using some Project Life cards, and you stick it close to the score line here, but just leaving a slight border. Same with the one that you want as the back cover. So I've actually chosen the mint macaron cardstock to mat and layer my photographs. So I'll start by sticking down the mint macaron, and these, you need 6 pieces of mint macaron cut to 10 centimetres by 7.5 centimetres to fit in each of these panels. Then you stick on your photographs. Your photographs should be cut at 9.5 centimetres by 7 centimetres to fit on the mat and leave a border. Then to finish this side, we're going to add 2 more Project Life cards, and these are journaling cards from the kit itself. And there is one side of your journal. Now we're going to do the inside, and I'm going to start with 2 photographs in the centre. And I have 2 that I prepared earlier. So that's my photos added, and again I want to add my journaling cards. Now this one is as it came, but this one here I've actually embossed the word hooray on there from the Perfect Pairing set that was free during Celebration. So now we've got all of the photographs added, I'm going to embellish these slightly. So those are now all ready to be written on. And the journal folds up beautifully like so. But we need a spine on here. So for the spine, it's 3.5 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres. And what we're going to do is we're going to score at 1 centimetre on each side. But obviously we need it to be very slightly wider to allow for the fold here. So we're going to use a shim. And we just put the shim in there. And that just gives us a card's width, which will allow for the extra distance here and here to fold. So I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to score at 1 centimetre. Now, in order to make sure that we get the benefit of the shim, we now need to turn that round and score the 2nd centimetre. Then we're going to fold, fold, like so. And then I'm going to tie it up with some baker's twine. Now we've made our journal, we need to make a box to put it in. So we're going to start off with another piece of mint macaron cardstock. And this piece of cardstock is 15 by 14 centimetres. And we need our scoreboard. And we're going to score all the way around at 2 centimetres. So 2 centimetres, turn. Now you cut on each opposing side. So we're going to cut there and there. And there. And there. Then I'm going to cut a tiny V out of each one. Crease on your score lines. Then stick each corner to form a box. And your journal will fit inside the base. Next we're going to take a sheet of acetate, and the acetate needs to be 13 by 12 centimetres. Again, we need our scoreboard, but we need to give ourselves a little bit of extra room. The acetate needs to fit round the outside of the cardstock, so we need a cardstock's width extra over which to fold it. So again, we're going to use our shim, which is just a piece of card, normal piece of card, just folded over to form a spacer. Take your acetate and score all the way around at 1 centimetre. And we're going to do exactly the same as we did with the box, trim and a little, or cut and a little V. And that will now fit perfectly over the top of your journal. So now we're going to make a belly band, and this is going to be 3 centimetres by 24.5 centimetres. We're going to keep the shim on the side there and score at 5 centimetres, turn it over and score at 5 centimetres. Then we want 7 and a tiny bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move it on very slightly. What you could do is say put it just before the 6 and then score on the 8, and then turn over that side, put it just before the 6. So the original score line is here and the new score line would be there. It's just about 1 millimetre difference. So then that's going to be scored at 8. Then when I take the box, the belly band folds round absolutely perfectly. Now I'm going to use the elegant butterfly punch. I'm going to punch out 2 butterflies. And I'm going to cut 2/3 of the way down the middle from the top on one. With the other one, I'm going to cut 2/3 up like so. Now, I'm going to fit these together. So what I've done is I've fitted the 2 together by sliding them into one another. I'm then going to take my belly band. I'm going to put a little glue on each side here, like so. Hold the belly band together and stick the butterfly on the centre. And when that's stuck down, oh, should have waited a bit longer. When that's stuck down, I can fold up the wings of the butterfly, or the halves that are on the top. I'm going to slide the band off and just cut that to contour with the shape of the butterfly. And there is your finished journal, beautifully boxed up. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. I hope you'll come back and watch another one soon. Thank you for watching.